Wiley Post, the one-eyed aviator who conquered the sky and changed aviation forever. Hello and welcome back to Memorandum, the series where we expand on the stories worth remembering. In this episode, we meet one of the most influential pilots in aviation history, Wiley Post. Born on November 22, 1998 in Texas, USA, Post had no early background in flying. But through determination and an unshakable love for the sky, he became the first person ever to fly solo around the world, completing the journey in 1933 in just 7 days, 18 hours, and 49 minutes, an astonishing feat for the time. Even more remarkable, he did it with only one good eye. Post lost his left eye in an oil-filled accident, an apparent setback that never stopped him from pursuing his dream. But Wiley Post was not just a record-breaking pilot. He was also an inventor. He pioneered the development of the pressure suit, allowing pilots to safely fly at higher altitudes. His suit became the foundation for modern high-altitude flight gear and even the spacesuits astronauts wear today. Tragically, his life was cut short on August 15, 1935, in a plane crash in Alaska while scouting new flight routes with his close friend, the famous humorist Will Rogers. The making of the father of high-altitude flight. After losing his left eye in that oil-filled accident, Post refused to give in. He mastered the art of flying until he stood among the most skilled pilots in the world. In 1933, he completed his solo flight around the globe in a Lockheed Vega named Winnie Mae. This was no ordinary aircraft. Post had modified and fine-tuned it himself for long-distance, high-altitude flight. His experiments pushed the limits of aviation. He designed a pioneering pressure suit that enabled flight above 50,000 feet, uncharted territory at the time. This breakthrough opened the door for the future of space exploration. Flying at such extreme heights was dangerous in the 1930s. Post faced oxygen deprivation and severe atmospheric pressure changes, often risking his life to advance aviation technology. Post was more than a pilot. He was an engineer, a designer, and an innovator rolled into one. Will Rogers, his close friend, accompanied him on his final mission, an aerial survey of Alaska intended to chart new flight routes. It was a journey filled with promise, cut short by tragedy. Post once said, "The urge to fly is an urge to escape from the ordinary." These words capture his spirit perfectly. A man who refused to settle for the limits others accepted and who constantly sought new horizons. Wiley Post's life reminds us that physical limitations and obstacles are not the end of a dream. If we have the courage to rise and the will to keep going, the sky is never out of reach. His innovations in pressure suits and high-altitude flight became the backbone of modern aviation, and his story continues to inspire pilots, engineers, and dreamers around the globe. This is not just the tale of a daring aviator. It's a lesson for all of us. No matter the challenges, with determination, persistence, and vision, we can turn the impossible into reality. Take Wiley Post's story with you for fuel for your own ambitions. Failure is not the end, it's part of the climb. Thank you for remembering this extraordinary story with us today, and for learning together with me, Nefertytie. Until next time, goodbye.